All right, FightHype.com. Sean Zattel here with the undefeated lightweight prospect sensation out of here in Vegas, Rolando Romero, a.k.a. Rolly.
How you guys doing?
A.k.a. Sick Knockouts, right?
Sign up for KOs.
So, but I think a lot of people, if they didn't know who you were already, because a lot of the boxing world knows that you were...
Everybody in the boxing world knows who I am, so...
Right, well, there you go.
There ain't nobody in the boxing world that don't know, but I mean, a lot more casual fans are knowing who I am because of,
Because your video with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, the video with Floyd, I mean, that was on, it was on Telemundo, it was on a few it was like on Fox, it was on a few things, so I mean, that's dope, you know?
So we saw you guys, for a quick about 30 seconds working on the pads. How much work did you guys get in?
We did about 4 rounds. But I had already, earlier that day, I worked out like 2 hours before we actually went over there, worked out, and then I went over there, worked out again, shadow box. I did the drills with Floyd, going around the bags, all that stuff, and then Floyd finished it, and he did some pads before that, and then we started doing mitts.
Were you guys, because I saw there you were getting the uppercuts in, just left uppercut, right uppercut. Were you guys working on some like fancier stuff than that, or was it just pretty basic stuff? Just
a lot of jabs. He wanted me to stay quick, and he wanted me to work more on my speed and throwing more combinations instead of just bombing away.
So what was that experience like, working the pads with Floyd Mayweather?
Well, I mean, for a man to go, Floyd turned pro in
96.
96 or 97?
96, probably 97, yeah.
Like 96, 97, late 96, early 97, right? To be undefeated in the sport for 24 years, unbelievable. So, he has a lot of experience, and that's just a lot of experience that he's passing down to me.
Did he talk to you about your talent and what he?
He said, he tells me, I already punch hard, I don't need to be taught that, he wants me to, throw more combinations and box more,
Because, so that was his main, his main tips to you so far?
Yeah.
Throw more combinations and box more?
Yeah.
Is it tough to hear the second part of that advice, to box more, because you are a puncher?
No, because, at the end of it, nobody's really seen me box yet, because, it's kind of hard to box when you're only in there 2 rounds, Mm-hmm. If I see, I haven't had, honestly, boxing's been easy for me so far. Boxing's been easy for me, and it's going to continue to stay easy until, I fight for world title. A few of them world champions I'm going to knock out very easily, So, until I get to that level, I won't really show my boxing ability.
Do you feel like when Floyd tells you to box more, he means box like him, or do you think he wants guys to box in their own way to do, or
just box means just simply hit and don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
So however, or
for people who don't know too, he's your promoter too.
Yeah,
so
he's my promoter as well.
So did you guys talk about what's going to happen when you get back from this stop that we have from coronavirus? Or
he said that he said that he has big plans for me, but there's nothing really we can really talk about until all this stuff gets settled,
But I remember last time we talked, we were talking about the fundamentals, and you weren't really concerned with that. But then
the thing is, at the end of it, I still box in my own way. I box in my own way. Do you guys ever see me get hit? That's an honest question. Do you guys ever see me get hit? I never get hit. I never come out with marks on my face, nothing, have y'all seen me hurt? Have y'all ever seen me, get hit?
Well, the fights aren't going long enough.
They're not going long enough, but even in sparring sessions, y'all ever seen me get hit? I never get hit. It's just me. Usually you're walking people down. It's because they can't hit me, because they're scared of me,
Mm-hmm.
And, everybody in the sports gets hit. I'm not saying I've never been hit before. Of course, I've been cracked, I've been hurt. Everybody in the sport's been hurt. So, but as my career progresses, you guys are gonna see more and more,
But I only ask about the fundamentals again because it looked like that's mainly what Floyd was doing with you. Was in that video, and then you're mentioning he's working on the jab a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so is it,
more, and then jab, just stay moving, over here, over there, and then defense.
So was he getting? Is it a thing where it's like usually you wouldn't care too much about those kinds of things,
No.
but when it's Floyd, it's like
Well, no, I still
Now
work on those things.
Right.
So it's like it's still part of the regimen, you know. It's not like I don't do it at all, you know. It's still part of the regimen, you know. So I mean, regardless, you know, it's stuff that I need to work on. And, you know, I'm not a perfect fighter. No fighter is perfect, and I'm gonna keep working. And I'm gonna keep bettering my craft in everything I do.
What does Floyd talk to you about when it comes to world title level, getting to the world title?
He just tells me I'm gonna be a world champ. Tells me I'm gonna be a world champ. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to really talk about the world title level, you know. Right now I just, you know, I mean, not this fight, but my fight before that. I mean, I got in the rankings, you know, top 10, you know. And I told Floyd, I told everybody, you know, that I mean, I want to fight, I want to fight somebody in the top 10, you know. Preferably, you know, somebody would be perfect for me. Honestly, I say Robert Easter, you know, he's ranked number 1. I take that spot, you know, fight for world title my next fight, right? So I mean, that's what that's what I would want realistically, you know. But
I think Robert might have moved up to 140 for that last fight though, with Granados.
he might come back down.
Right.
You never know.
But when Floyd, he mentioned the power to you, but did he say anything else on why he thinks you'll be world champion down the line?
It's just like, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, what is seen
Is it like he had to
doesn't
be
need
there?
to be said. If it's seen, it doesn't need to be said, you know. I've already showcased a lot more than most other fighters have in this short amount of time I've been boxing.
So it's not like a moment where it's like, oh my God, here I am with Floyd. Is it like you feel talented enough to kind of expect a guy like Floyd to see the talent in you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I expect everybody to see the talent in me, you know, and so I mean, like I said, what's said doesn't need to be. I mean, what is seen doesn't need to be said. It's already there.
And you just feel like it'll, you know, everyone will see in time.
Yeah, everyone will see in time. We just be patient. You know, olive trees take hundreds of years to grow, 100 years to grow. And they're the king of all trees. Onions are old in 9 weeks.